What's up, everybody? AJ Kirsch here, the voice of Buzz in WWE2K19, and welcome to another episode of WWE2Kfabe, when I give you the inside perspective and behind-the-scenes stories surrounding the voiceover and motion capture of WWE2K19. We've made it to Wednesday. We're about halfway through the week. I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up button on this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know exactly when new videos drop. Of course, episodes of WWE2Kfabe drop every Monday and Wednesday, and bonus content coming at you every Friday. Social media is in the description. Merchandise is also in the description. Use checkout code WWE2K19 to get 20% off your entire order, and shirts ship worldwide. Got a show coming at you this weekend. This Friday, I will be hosting, ring announcing, and providing the live commentary at Hood Slam's annual Hood Fighter Tournament at the Oakland Metro Opera House. The ticket link is also in the description of this video, but it's 21 and over. Don't bring your effing kids. Let's move on to some questions. If you've got questions about what you see in this episode, and this is when we go to the multiverse, so it's going to get weird, leave them in the comments below. If you've got feedback, leave that in the comments below as well, and I will address it to kick off the next episode of WWE2Kfabe, which will be coming on Monday. Let's go to the questions. I'm seeing these for the first time, so here we go. Katie Schroyer asking, the multiverse scene is my favorite. Was it hard to do because you did a great job? Well, thank you. I will talk about that in this episode right here. You're going to hear all about it. Kalo Deno saying, to answer your question back to me, it would be cool to see... Oh, so he asked if I would do some Broseph stuff once WWE2Kfabe was done on YouTube. And he said, it would be cool to see you create an origin story of how Broseph became who he is today, like his backstory, and then like it leads up to where he is now. I can see it as a comedic storytelling series. As an example, I recommend watching some videos of Mick Jugger Nuggets Psycho series and how he told that story. Thank you, Kalo. I will check that out. Does anybody know what Mick Jugger Nuggets Psycho series is? I don't know. It's the first time hearing of it. But yes, I will check it out, and I will take that suggestion under advisement. Marcella Wolf says, I would like to see more acting from you, and I think you're amazing. Oh, well, thank you. Acting has kept me quite busy lately, so I don't know how much I'm actually at liberty to share as I continue to do projects, but I'm going to be hunting them down as much as I can and share them with you. In fact, there's supposed to be a Charles Schwab commercial hitting social media, YouTube, and I think TV as well. So keep an eye out for a Charles Schwab commercial featuring yours truly. And finally, Francis Ryan Rivera saying, thanks for answering my question. I have another question. Sorry if it's long. That's quite all right. If Broseph Joe Brody a face or a heel? The character's designed to be a heel, but also as the host of Hood Slam, you know, nobody wants an unlikable host. So I'm kind of like a buffoon. Like, I make myself the butt of a lot of jokes. Are you a Marvel fan or DC fan? Marvel all the way. Venom's my all-time favorite comic book character. What would happen if Broseph Joe Brody becomes WWE Champion, Universal Champion, IC Champion, US Champion, Cruiserweight Champion, and the owner of WWE? I will answer all those at the same time. It would be an explosion of epic proportions. Thanks so much for your questions. Like I said, if you have questions about what you see in this episode, leave them in the comments below and I will address them on the next episode of WWE2Kfabe. And again, we're going to the multiverse in this episode, so fire away any and all questions. But before we begin, as always, want to show some love to MK Ice and Fire, the gaming channel on YouTube. They have given me permission to use footage of every single cutscene from my career mode from WWE2K19 that they have already uploaded to their YouTube channel. So if you are at all interested in video games, and if you're watching this, there's a good chance you are, shoot a subscription to MK Ice and Fire. You'll be glad you did. All right, without any further ado, let's dive into episode 16 of WWE2Kfabe. We are joining Buzz and Bray Wyatt inside a steel cage at Survivor Series per the decree of Raw General Manager Kurt Angle. Of course, at this point in my career mode, Cole Quinn, speak of the devil, has been brainwashed by Bray Wyatt. Or has he been brainwashed? No? Well, Cole Quinn hammering away on Buzz, and he has done messed up, bro. Here comes the demon Finn Balor to even the odds.
Too late now.
I really like the look of Sister Abigail in the ring. One, two, three, and despite a somewhat fast count, details, Bray Wyatt victorious over Buzz at Survivor Series. And you see, it looks like Finn Balor's laid out on the outside. Cole Quinn, a rake of the eyes, has knocked out Demon Finn Balor. The next night, got to come up with some type of game plan here.
Welcome back to Raw, where
Buzz is still
feeling
hurting.
the
Look at him.
from his brutal match last night with Bray Wyatt.
You're too late. I used up all the trainer's ice.
That's right. They ran out of ice. They beat me up so bad, I just used all the ice.
Again for
it's a
trying
lot
to
of
even up
ice.
the
Or
odds.
they just
no need
are
for thanks.
prepared.
After what they did to me last night, it's become a little bit personal for me too.
I just can't believe that I gave it everything.
Finn
I had,
Balor
and Bray
permanently
still managed
flexing
to
his
come out on
abs.
top.
Shredded to the
Really
bone.
everything?
Of course it was. What are you saying?
I'm saying,
Yeah,
to
man,
beat someone
come on.
like Bray Wyatt, you need to get past what you think are your limits and embrace your inner demon. At least that's what worked for me.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to beat Bray and get Cole back. I just have no idea how I'm supposed to find.
Yeah,
my
if you
inner
could tell
demon.
me how to do that, that'd be great. And here comes probably the strangest. Well, we did just see Zombie Triple H, but among the strangest of moments
Wait, did he
in
say
all of
again?
WWE 2K19.
Yeah, I've never been to the multiverse with you before.
You have been before in a different vessel, which
A
is why it
different
was
vessel.
deleted from your memory.
I don't know about this.
You said you were willing to do whatever it takes.
Man, how cool for Matt Hardy to completely
sure about
reinvent
this
himself
either,
toward the
Buzz.
end of his career with this broken/woken Matt Hardy character. And here we are in the multiverse. Now, when we were actually shooting this scene,
This.
I mean, it was just in the 2K Mocap studio, which was really nothing more than just this big kind of cube room with the WWE ring. So we just kind of went off to the side, and they asked me to just kind of like look around and wonder like I'm just in this kind of dream sequence. And everything we're seeing right here, there were no models for it or anything. You know, we were just pointing off into space and just being like, and over there is this crazy thing. And I don't know, maybe we're going to have I think at one point they discussed having a piano in there, a playground, like just some really weird random stuff. But they gave me the idea that it was going to be kind of spacey. I mean, what is that chandelier even attached to? It's probably just hanging there. It's probably just a hovering chandelier. And, you know, they had me pointing out, just point up and out was pretty much their only direction. But really had, at least from what I gathered and what they were telling me, really had no idea what this was going to look like as far as colors and settings and what exactly was going to be in the multiverse. But if you had to assign a look to the multiverse, actually, I'm really curious what Matt Hardy would think about if WWE 2K19 did the multiverse justice. He follows me on Twitter. I'm going to tweet him and ask him, hey man, what'd you think about the WWE, or what'd you think about the multiverse in WWE 2K19?
Make it stop.
And here's where stuff starts getting weird. Buzz not liking it one bit.
I warned you not to get on Triple H's bad time.
And starts prowling around like the demon does. And there's a somewhat familiar pose for some Hood Slam fans.
You did it. You're now ready to create your
And I'm wondering what is that in the window? I'm trying to get a good look at that. I have no idea what that is. This scene I have seen before. It looks like an eyeball. It looks kind of like an eyeball. Anyway, I guess that was Buzz's breaking point, and now he decides, with Finn just chilling there in the corner. Just like, yeah, man, pick your demon.
Yeah. You are now ready to delete the consumer of terrestrial entities.
Like, that's another touch I just love about this character. It's not the eater of worlds. It's the consumer. Oh, this was so much fun.
Hey,
the consumer
where have
of
you been?
terrestrial
I've been looking
entities.
all over for you.
Mower of lawn.
Wake up. I'm talking to you.
Finn?
Where have you been?
I was in the multiverse with Matt Hardy finding my inner demon, just like you suggested.
Yeah, duh.
You've been gone for weeks.
Weeks?
My pets are dead. My plants are dead.
I neglected to mention that the multiverse.
What have I
creates
been doing?
rifts
If
in
I
the
just
Earth's
okay,
time
so if I've been gone for
spectrum.
weeks, I just showed up at
What felt like
TV,
30
sat on
mortal
that
minutes
crate, and was just
was
like spinning
indeed
around. I
many
must have
weeks
followed
gone,
WWE,
but it was well worth it.
like on the
In no
road,
effort
and
to
just have
make the
been
vile
mentally
Bray
absent, and
Wyatt
I just found a spot in the
obsolete.
arena to just kind of twirl my head around.
Weeks.
You're probably a little out of sorts right now. But our big tag match versus Bray Wyatt and Cole is tonight. So you
Wouldn't
need
there
to
be
get your
like,
head on
where's
straight before
Buzz?
going to
What,
defeat
like
them and
headlines?
have
Like
any
I've been
chance of
missing or
helping
something?
Cole
Like
get
I
out from under Bray's control.
my face on the
Don't
side of a milk carton. Like I would think
may
if
have been gone for
Buzz,
much longer than
if I've been gone
expected.
for weeks, I don't know.
But I
It was
found
just
what I
so
was
funny
looking
that
for.
I have so many questions
And you'll
about
be seeing it
what
tonight.
about being gone for weeks.
Weeks.
I just cracked me up when I was like, okay, you're gonna pretend like you've been gone for, you're gonna act like you've been gone for weeks.
Buzz!
But it's, you know, oh, wrestling, as I like to say, not all the details have to add up. It's whatever. But yeah, if I had a dog and my dog died because I had just come back from the multiverse for what I thought was just a few minutes and it turned out to be weeks, I'd be pissed. Like, looking at this, I am so blown away by, and I know I've said this before in previous episodes, so I'll keep it shorter this time, but I'm just so blown away by how far video games, and specifically wrestling games, have come. Like, this entrance with the lights and the fog, and the crowd looks amazing, which I feel like really adds to the vibe of a wrestling video game. The crowd doesn't just look like, you know, pixelated cardboard cutouts with, like, two movements, like, the, you know, background in a Street Fighter game.
On the way to the ring.
But like just even going back to like No Mercy and SmackDown, like
Scorpion, Sub-Zero,
it's just
and the Demon King,
blows
Finn
me away.
Balor.
I might be dating myself by saying it, but it just blows me away. The movement, the music. I remember when it was MIDI music. Warzone on N64 was just like the most terrible, like, $15 keyboard versions of the entrance themes that you've ever heard. Like, it was just sad. It's one of the reasons why I actually wanted to get a PlayStation, because there were some entrance themes that you could only find on WWF Warzone and WWF Attitude. But come a long way, man. Come a long way in a short period of time. It wasn't that long ago that these games were, man, just primitive. It seems just primitive at this point. God, even the lighting on the stairs, I'm just like,
Buzz is a man who has sacrificed everything to be here today, even living in his van at times when he was on the Indies.
living in the van down by the river.
Buzz supporter, but even I have to admit, that's the definition.
Like, I don't know if you caught it, but like when the crowd, when they all went up and did the Finn Balor arms out thing, it just looked awesome. Sweet parachute pants, bro. I thought it would have been awesome. So, like I said in the opening of the video, I thought it would have been, I mean, my favorite character of all time is Venom. I thought the movie was okay. I enjoyed it. It wasn't a masterpiece by any means, but I don't think it was a train wreck that many people were saying it was. And obviously, Finn Balor's look, I think, it's I don't know if he's gone on record as to saying this, but it seems pretty heavily inspired by Carnage, the red symbiote from the Spider-Man universe. And look at this, very little fanfare or effects and music for Hulk Hogan and Bray Wyatt. Interesting. Anyway,
495 pounds,
I just thought it would have been amazing if like, and this never would have happened in a million years, because, you know, Brock Lesnar doesn't do more than he has to, and that's not a knock when you're in Brock Lesnar's position and you're a legit motor machine and you're at the top of the heap and you won. But it would have been, because everybody, I think, just thinks, man, Brock Lesnar would make a perfect Venom because his name's Brock. He's freaking jacked, just like Venom. He's a freak athlete. And it just would have been super cool for there to be some type of promotional tie-in between WWE. Oh, we're joining the match already in progress. Between WWE and Venom when Venom came out, and have Brock be Venom. And like come out in full-blown Venom paint and entrance and not destroy Finn Balor, but destroy somebody. Look at that. Buzz going for the cover, and Finn's like, nah, I got this. Whoop, pow! Coup de grace right in the sternum. And Bray Wyatt putting on a neck vice, doesn't see it, and there's 3. Buzz, excuse me, and Finn Balor victorious at the Royal Rumble.
All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode of WWE2Kfabe. Remember to leave your questions in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you haven't yet. I will see you on Monday for a new episode of WWE2Kfabe. But remember, you've got bonus content this Friday. And then Friday night, I hope to see you at the Oakland Metro Opera House in Oakland, California, where I will host, ring announce, and provide the live commentary at Hood Slam's Hood Fighter Tournament. But it's 21 and over. Don't bring your effing kids. So if you're 21 and over and you want to have a damn good Friday night, hit up that link in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm AJ Kirsch. Take care, y'all.